What's going on, guys? Bruce here, and welcome back to the channel.
Holy shit! Oh my. Good afternoon, everybody. It is currently Saturday here at the shop. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get this video up, whether it be tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure. But anyways, we've got Project Down Under, the Australian race truck we're building. We've got the scales all out. I'll have to look up. I'm not sure what it weighed. I know we did weigh it on video. I have to go back on my videos and see what it originally weighed, but we're gonna see how much weight we've dropped by doing the fiberglass bed sides and basically gutting the interior. Hopefully our goal is to be right at 5,500. If we're not, we're gonna start cutting and finding more things to get rid of, but for now we're gonna see what it weighs. We've got our lawn care scales drug out, everything's plugged in, they're all zeroed out. Cam's gonna hold the camera for me. We're gonna get it pulled up on here and see what we're at. And then once we get done doing this, I'm gonna give you guys a nice in-depth look at the truck and what we've got going on. Alrighty then, get out of here. See where we're at. Hope for. Well, that's good. It looks like we're right at 5,370 without any driver in it. So I weigh right around 200 pounds. So that puts it right at 5,500 with a driver in it. The owner of the truck, I think he's right around 180. So that's going to put us right at 5,450 with him in it, somewhere in there. That's really good. That's a lot better than I was expecting. He did want to put the dash back in it. I don't know, I'm gonna do some horsepower calculations of what the horsepower we are gonna be making with the truck and the kind of quarter-mile times and eighth-mile times we're wanting to see out of it, and we'll see where we're at. So we may or may not be putting the dash back in it. Currently, like I was telling you, the dash is out of it. We were gonna be modifying it to make it fit, but if we can't get the truck down to the weight we want to get it down to, it may go without a dash, and we will just get the speedo and everything hung back up here right where it needs to be, because currently everything does work except for a few things. So we will be getting rid of the parking brake. We're not going to need that anymore. That's coming out, so that's another 15 20 pounds somewhere in there. Yeah, so we're off to a good start, a really good start actually. I'm more than pleased with that weight we've got there. There's a lot of wiring harness we still have to cut out. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get the bedside snatched off the side of the truck. We've got Richard here. He's going to start painting and taping things off so we can get this thing all painted up. Get all the bare. We got all this tubing is chromoly tubing, so we're going to get it all taped up. That what we don't plan on painting, and we're going to get the bedside snatched off of it. So we're going to do a little time lapse here so you guys see us pull the bed off. Alright, so as you've seen right there in the time lapse, we've got the body panels off of it. The rear of the truck is completely naked. It's crazy the amount of supports that goes into this truck. We're actually going to be adding one more from right here, coming out just in front of the tire here to get the bed just a little bit more sturdier. We are going to go ahead and get the transmission cooler removed from the truck, a few other things, and we're going to get all this painted up all nice and neat, and then get going from there. The rear shocks are going to come off next. A lot of things are about to come off actually. Get the fuel cell removed and get all this painted up real nice and neat. Get the pumps dropped off of it and go from there. So probably not going to get all that on video on this upload just because it's a lot of work and it's not going to happen today because it is late in the day and we've got some other things planned for this evening. But we are going to get the parachute taken off. Like I said, everything's going to be painted nice, pretty black. I'm going to wait to hear back from the owner of the truck and see if he is okay with us not putting a dash back in it. It's up to him. We'll see what he wants to do. But right now, the truck is pretty much full weight other than 2 nitrous bottles not being in it, which should put us around like 66 pounds extra, somewhere in there with the bottles in it. But man, all the fab work these guys did is absolutely beautiful. All nice TIG welded, custom made, nothing is bought. The Stroud parachute, of course. And we did go with Viking rear coilover shocks on the truck, as you can see right there. Got plenty of adjustability there. So pretty excited to get this thing started. We're gonna get Richard out here and let him start taping it up, and we'll go from there. Depends on how much time we have today or what else we'll get on the video, so hold tight. Walked over here to the other side of the shop. Ray's playing with his old Dirty Max. We actually ordered a fast pump. It will be here next week. We're gonna do a install on that hopefully next week sometime. We've got a brand new sweet old Master Pro front hub, and Ray got all excited and bought this diesel truck out of spite, and failed to notice here. We'll see if we can get up in here. You folks can see this. That sweet crack right there. He had to have it. Pissed his old ex-girlfriend off. Yep. Here. Get that sweet clunking. So he's gonna snatch the front diff out of his truck right here and get it swapped out and put a new ball joint in it. He thinks it's only gonna take him an hour. I'm like, nope. You're looking at least 2 hours, at least. You see the sweet crack in the front diff?
Oh yeah, I see it. That sweet IFS.
This is what ex-girlfriends will do to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're all crazy. They're all crazy.
Single Canadian women want to move to Florida, let me know.
We got any single Canadian women? Ray's looking. Little bro is in here attempting to put together a sweet $89 Harbor Freight shelf. It's so cheap, but it comes with 19 million screws to hold it together, so this kind of sucks. Dick over here, Richard, is cleaning the rest of an engine. We're gonna get it stacked up over there on the shelf, and we're gonna take the block and head to the machine shop Monday so we can get that rolling, because we've got to get some of these engine builds underway. Now that they've been here for a while, but we don't want to get behind, so we're gonna get them rolling and get them done. An update on the Duramax here in the shop. It is 110% ready to set in the frame. We're about to pull it in the shop and get it set in the frame. Sorry, I got the hiccups going on here. PM's truck is right here. We've got the new ECM for it. We haven't really had time to mess with it, so we're gonna mess with it a little bit now and get something figured out on it. So, more than excited to get started on this bad girl. No real crazy action going on here in the shop, but we do need some input on the sweet Porsche. If you guys have any ideas what you want to see us doing with this Porsche, I did mention doing an LS swap. We've put out a couple emails to companies that offer product for that, and I do want to put a Cummins in it. So we got the new 2.8 liter Cummins we've thought about. The Mustang, we do have parts acquiring for it. We've got the water pump, coolant hoses, timing belt, a new steering rack because it's completely shot. I did talk to Profab Performance about putting subframe connectors in it for us, and everyone said I'm gonna have to do that if we even want to think about putting a diesel in it or putting any kind of power. And we're gonna be doing subframe connectors in Ray's Mustang also. You guys can see the gray truck over there in the background. We're gonna be getting started on it hopefully middle to end of next week. Parts have already started showing up. We've ordered the brand new transmission from Suncoast for that. Turbo kit from Industrial Injection. We've got new injectors coming from Diesel Auto Power. All kinds of crazy parts showing up for that. We will be working with Diesel Auto Power for sure on an engine. Not really an engine, but all the parts for the Cummins swap we will be putting in the Mustang. So all kinds of cool things in the works. Lots of things are definitely going to be happening. It's just getting the time. and prioritizing things that need to get done, because I have lots of projects, but things like this drag truck right here are customer projects, well, customer work that has to be done whenever we say things are gonna be done. So we've got to stay on top of things like this. We don't just do videos on trucks like this because we necessarily want to, but I want to keep you guys informed on all the cool stuff we have going on. So here's all the interior. I think I've showed it to you on the last couple of videos, but you can kind of see what we've got going on here. We've got our parachute release arm. We've got our B&M Pro Ratchet shifter. Since we do have a fully automatic valve body, this will simply be for putting it in reverse, neutral, drive, and then so on and so forth. Like I've told you, we are thinking about not putting the dash back in, so we haven't really decided what we're going to do with this right here quite yet. So that's a thought. I'm going to run over with the owner of the truck and see if he is dead set on having a dash in it or not. We don't know yet. If he isn't, then we'll make a nice small dash to mount the gauge cluster over there and get that fixed up. There is a window net back there, as you can see. A lot of the nitrous system that we've ordered should be here first of next week to go in here. It's all from Nitrous Solutions. Pretty nice stuff happening. So I already have some nice window tint. We are going to get the back rear Lexan window tinted also to go along with that. This truck does have a full 850 cage. I've already got a hold of a company. They are going to come out and do the certification on it for us, because before we go to the YouTube call out, it will have to be certified. Along with before it even ships over to Australia, it will have to be certified also. So we're going to get all that done. It does have the safety required loop underneath it. So yeah, we've got a lot of cool things happening. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful truck. So that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Nothing too crazy, too long, but short, sweet, straight to the point of what we got going on with the Australian drag truck, some stuff we got happening in the shop. Oh, one last thing. The Ram Charger, we did just pick up a sweet parts truck for the engine and transmission that we're going to be using in this. More than excited about that. Like I said, we've got so many projects underway. We've got another lift going in our other shop over here. In the race shop, we've got all kinds of lights coming in for all these things, because things are happening way faster than I ever imagined they would. So we've got to get some stuff ordered so we can get a little bit more organized. So we've been a little behind on the time, so now we're getting caught up and getting things done. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment down below on all the sweet race stuff we've got happening. Please let me know what you think about what you want to do with the Porsche, what kind of engine you want to see in that. I'm open to doing an LS. I'd like to stick with the 2.8 liter Cummins. If you know anybody wants to work with us on anything like this, we're definitely open to working with different companies to get their names out there and, of course, help us finish all of our projects that we want to get done. So anyways, drop a comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you later.